the star this evening. Right here.
Ooh.
Ray!
Hey! Mary, I keep thinking about Delquan's comment about the pasta and sleepy, and I've been up since 4 a.m.
Good.
So I commute to Frankfurt every day, so that's a long trip.
Yes.
My project, as you see, is called the New Cut Road Corridor, a vision for Iroquois, Auburndale, Fairdale communities. They're bright. What I'm talking about, I feel like a weatherman. Iroquois, Gene Snyder on the south, Old 3rd Street Road, Iroquois Park, and New Cut Road terminates right here at the entry of Southern Parkway and Taylor Boulevard. So that's the scope of what we're talking about. 4 years ago, I sat down with some folks, John Fisher, our neighborhood president, and a couple of others from the area, because I had a notion. I've lived in and around this community, this part of the community, for most of my life. I have seen Taylor Boulevard expand, widen. I've seen New Cut, the next phase, widen. And then we had a dream. The older residents were talking about something. Well, we wish we could get New Cut Road from the park on out to Gene Snyder widen. And so finally, what was talked about 40 years ago finally came about some 4 years ago. It was done. And with that being done, what we looked at then was, and let me get back to my slide presentation. As I said, it began about 40 years ago. 2004, it was completed. And with this final link, as I've already showed you, a gateway to the community from the south was possible. And what intrigued me was the fact we had the park, we had Jefferson Forest on the south, we had folks coming in from Churchill Downs on the north, and as you see from this study out of the University of Michigan, such areas have potential to attract visitors, create jobs, enhance property, businesses attract new businesses, increases tax revenue, and a number of other things. And the reason that we're concerned about that, again, it gave us the perfect opportunity, and at the same time, to say this area of town has been declining for a number of years, and we really need something to revitalize the area. Louisville basically expanded to the south to about U of L, and then discovered from Taylor Boulevard southward, all of us, we had enormous drainage problems. So most of the community expanded eastward. So it gradually developed until about the 1890s, as you see these mood piece here. We've got, as I said, Churchill Downs, Iroquois Park, the little loom house which sits atop Kenwood Hill, and the Jefferson Forest on the south near Fairdale, and the Iroquois Amphitheater. Well, let me show you. This is the loom house, the North Overlook, Music Weekend is another thing, Churchill Downs, and partly cloudy. No, I'm sorry. I was tempted to do that. That's right. Reasons why, again, like I said, promote awareness of the area connection, attractions. Look at a themed destination point. Greater opportunities for small business and to stimulate the area housing market through investment, through greater awareness. Well, what is this place? Who are they? What do they do? Critical steps. First of all, if you have an idea, as we've all heard tonight, well, you're going to have a cost involved. That will be a first step responsibility. And then it's not just you or Jerry or Mary. We'll have to have a community buy-in to what this vision might be. Our area, we have scattered areas of poverty. aging population. And for years, I think editor of the Courier wrote one of the last articles about it. Where is the South End? Overcoming the notion of a forgotten South End, and we have a lot of our shopping areas are in decline. We've got these assets, as we've talked about, and this, which is really exciting, rather than say up from the 60s or 70s, we have the unity of purpose because we now have Metro. A lot more things can be worked through Metro. Build community support. I want to present a preliminary concept to local government. Secure assistance from the planning entities because we can't do it ourselves. And seek in a buy-in from our local neighborhoods and the business associations. So what are we talking about? The corridor, as I've outlined, changes in Snyder Freeway signage, and upgrade of various signage to various park activities. Anchor ports at Snyder Interchange. Specialized development clusters supporting recreational arts and horse racing activities, and economic development personnel to help us identify corridor areas suitable for investment. So here's our south area. This is Snyder approaching New Cut as we get closer, and it was hot that day. As you see, we still have leaves. And off the interchange, here we're looking at Snyder looking north toward Iroquois Park Hill. This is looking southward from the same shot. We look at all the open development area. Here is the intersection at Old 3rd Street Road and New Cut Road. But again, not a real clear theme of development, just really scattered.
2 minutes. That's your 2-minute warning.
All right, here is the outer park boundary, park from New Cut Road. Here's the park itself and all the activities that are involved there. Turn around the other end. This is the north end, looking from Southern Parkway. And this is the only signage that I have found in the area that actually acknowledge that you're coming up to a park. Go figure. We've got a lot of infill, a lot of development possibilities. These are the areas just across from the amphitheater at Iroquois Park. You see all open spaces. That building there is the old Colonial Gardens, which hasn't been used for several years, and the lot adjacent to it. And what we want to do again, start small. The road and directional signages, consistent theme, areas for development, looking for fun, and eventually a linkage to Fairdale. And then, as our neighborhood president said, and I had to tell her, is let's go look at Taylor northward afterward. But this is taking a small piece and beginning with what we have and see if we can sell it. Ta-da. And I'm tired.
You're tired.
I'm tired.
You're tired. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Excellent. All right. You guys are done for tonight. Excellent job.